Great, and welcome back, guys. I hope you are all well. I hope everything's going good. Welcome back to another Football Manager episode with me, Crosy Place. Today we is back saving Manchester United. I think this first season is going to actually be okay. I think second season we're going to go into administration. We're going to have less of a squad and we're going to get a 10-point deduction. So, who's excited about season 2? Boop, 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 boop. Not me. Anyway, let's just check out how we've been getting on in the previous games up until, and then let's find out what we're planning to do in the next up and coming 3 or 4 episodes. So, let's do this. So, gang, I thought we'd come back today to play second of the league, Wrexham. Now, as we assumed, the league isn't too difficult this year. Having kept hold of a good amount of the players, it's been a relative walk in the park for the league. Hence the reason I haven't done too many episodes this season. I think next season's going to be a lot harder. Things that we're going to be hoping for was going to be our youth intake. But it looks like this year we've not got much of a youth intake neither. So that's not going to be too good because we were relying on that to fill in for a few spots for next season. But it looks like we're going to be left with that. Transfer-wise, since you last were with us, we've obviously brought absolutely nobody in. I had an offer for Mason Mount in the January, and it was just kind of too good to turn down in the financial situation we're in. There's a £33 million bid, which rises up to 48 with add-ons and things like that, but 43, another 10 million with add-ons. So it helped the balance, and it did get rid of the 200 grand a week, but it has left us short in the midfield places. Just as a refresh, like, loads of players have gone. Johnny Evans went, Casemiro, Lissandro Martinez, Lindelof, Xerxes, Onana, Bruno Fernandes went for 25 million to Tottenham Hotspur. Christian Eriksen, Toby Collier, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire went to Brighton and Hove Albion. Mason Mount also made his £43 million move to Real Madrid after actually having a banging season for us. Played 19, scored 25, 14 assists. 14 penalties, 10 assists. 14 of his 25 goals were penalties. Damn, we were getting fouled a lot. But that leaves us in good stead, sort of, in terms of clearing the squad. It leaves us with quite a thin squad going into the next 2 seasons. I've had to adapt a few players to play in different positions. Kobe Mainoo's gone forward a little bit. I usually play him more defensively. He's had to push forward. I've had to turn down offers for the likes of Dalot, Rasmus Højlund and De Ligt. I had to turn down offers for, due to the fact, without keeping them, I would have 0 players left. Not a single player. So I had to compete somehow. I have to keep Manchester United kind of afloat. Our overall balance is minus 100 million, which is telling me that we are definitely going to go into administration next season. I would actually prefer it if we went into administration this season because we can handle the 10-point deduction and still win the league. So that would be handy. But I think that's quite a decent in-depth look. Cup competition-wise, we've gone out of the FA Cup at the 4th round. Went out the Carabao Cup at the 4th round. Now, there will be slightly different results to the last sim that you've seen. Basically, I accidentally saved over where we were last time. I accidentally saved over it. So I had to kind of just re-sim our way. So not everything will be exactly the same if you go and compare to the last video. I had to kind of sim our way to a similar time to where we were. Thankfully, everything's landed kind of similar to where we were. Not too much has changed. A couple of extra players have gone that I was planning on keeping. We're going to have to get rid of them anyway. We are financially screwed at the moment. So, yeah, a couple of different results, but we're in very, very similar place to where we were anyway. So please play with me if that's all right. It'll be the last time that happens. And we're also coming close to that Bristol Street Motors Trophy, the one that Manchester United have never won. So we're in the semi-final of that against Oxford, which will be our next game after this one. I just wanted to do a quick little recap filler episode just to kind of fill you guys in on where we've been, what's happened since sort of the start of the season, because I haven't done much this season. Next season I will do many more episodes. A lot of our players are wanted. A lot of our players are definitely not going to be sold. So I think without mucking around too much more, I think what we'll do is we'll look to jump into the Wrexham game. We'll look to jump in, just maintain our form, see how we're doing, see how we're cracking on, have a little game, just to let you guys know that, you know, this is where we are so far this season. I really do feel we'll get through this season absolutely fine. Next season's going to be absolutely the season where it really kicks in, where they're going to want us to sell all of our players and administration's kicking in. League One might just be a survival season, a season where we aim to survive in League One and then push on as soon as our transfer ban's lifted in 2025. And hopefully by then we'll have some debt restructured and also a little bit of money to spend. Well, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? So let's not muck around. Do the usual biz. I'll select us a starting 11 and then we'll get into this. Let's do this. So I think going into the Wrexham game, we're going to go Buendia and go. Mazawi, Yoru, Legit, Dorgu, Gore, Ugarte, Ibrahimov, who is training up to be genuinely really good. I'm impressed with his growth, 16 decisions, 16 determination. I'm hoping next season he'll be ready to do much better. He is coming along quite nicely. Kobe Mainu, Dallo, and Hoyland. I think at this current moment Garnacho is tired, so he's on a week's holiday. So I think going in, we'll give that a wow. And look to pick up a decent result here against second place Wrexham. So come on then, lads. We can do this. You've been doing so well. Let's keep this run going, shall we? Come on in, lads. Early corner kick. There's Gore. Whips it. Delict. Oh, off of that back post. And, oh, driven over by Lenny. Big Len Dogs Yoro. Gore's corner again, dangerous. Oh, and that's tinged off of the crossbar. 2 early chances for Manchester United as the Welsh fans turn out in their droves here. Full house. That's one of the nice things, though. When we go to places, they'll all be full because we are Manchester United still. Half an hour gone and not a lot kicking in this game. Malin flicks it. Oh, great effort. And Buendia was backpedaling and just watched it whiz over the bar. Come on, we'll offer some more encouragement. It's been a very quiet first half. Not a lot going, not a lot doing. Very quick first half indeed. I do not like what I just saw from this team, and we're going to demand some more. Because when it comes to chucking players from the bench, we haven't got a great deal there. Mazawi does win it. Yoro will bring it forward. Mazawi again. Out on the right hand side. Skips past one. Oh, Ahmed and Christie get a tangle, but it finds its way out to Dorgu. It's a good ball across, and it looks like it's going to be another penalty for Manchester United there. 126th penalty this season. Gore to take it. And there it is. Solots it. Daniel Gore with his 5th of the season, recalled from his loan to come and take up a spot in this Manchester United squad. And he finishes it with his 5th of the season. Now hopefully, that kid open us on a little bit. Let's put Shea Lacey on. Maybe a bit more of a creative spark there. We'll make a few subs just into the 70-minute mark. No one's really ripping it up, are they? Jack Fletcher for Dallo. Obi can come on as well. Ugate's not playing very well, so Kone can get the shout. Mazawi for Dallo. I want to demand some more still, as it's been a very uneventful game, if I'm honest. We'll take the 1 goal. We've dominated, 59%, 60% possession, 21 shots to their 3. But not very many chances. Lacey with a free kick on the edge of the box, and he twings it off of the bar. Wrexham look to go 5 at the back. It's the worst formation in the world. Lacey whips it. Fletcher picks it up. Lovely ball out. There we go. Ends the highlight, and this is going to pretty much end the game. It's going to be 4 minutes of added time. And that's going to be just as quiet as the rest of the game. So that was a very, very quick game. By the time I edit it down as well, it's going to be even quicker. So, wow. But we'll take it. 1-0 win. That's what we need. Wins are wins. Keeps the board happy. Keeps the players happy. keeps us mountainous points adrift. So guys, today's one game is done. We will look to be back for the semi-final against Oxford. The league games are pretty much all going to go very similar. We're going to pick up big wins. We're going to pick up wins, win a couple 1-0, win a couple 2-0, but we'll pick up 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, and all the rest of it in there as well. So I'm not going to really do really long episodes where it takes a long time to edit and stuff like that. So we'll get out of League 2 is the aim. Look to win the EFL trophy. That's our main aim for the season. And I think we'll be good to go from that. So gang, that is it from moi, yours truly. Like I said, quick little dip in just to let you know what's been going on, how we've been doing, and where we are in the progress of this career so far. I look forward to seeing you in a few weeks' time. It's not that long away for the semi-final of the EFL Cup against Oxford. Oxford United. They don't sound like that in Oxford, if I'm honest, but oh well, I've gone with it now. It's out there, isn't it? Oxford United. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. Much love from me, and peace.